Sorry guys, literally just pulled up in Slough. I'm meeting my cashew bar. I'm going to preacher. He had some sort of gentleman disagreeing with him. And what we're going to do, we're just going to leave it here with a little map. I'll go over and approach him in a minute. So we're just going to approach this preacher, guys. Shake his hand and tell him what he's doing. So
he that has the Son of God has everlasting life.
Respect
and he that does not have the Son of God will not see life. But the wrath of God remains upon him.
Keep up the good work, yeah?
And we need the Spirit of God.
Alright guys, so what we're going to do, I'll vlog a little bit here. Because I'm in Slough for a couple of hours today. There's actually a specific location I want to do today. Which is the Mars factory, yeah? So we can walk down here, then eventually we'll get to the Mars factory. How you doing, brother?
Put the camera on.
Well, you did like kind of dance.
I love my
This is some sort of music store here, guys. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna go to Mars eventually, and then I might actually go down the other end of the high street this week. Yeah, welcome to Slough, guys. We always get much action here. And to be honest with you, that preacher, it's only a pretty new thing. Because back in the day in Slough, you didn't really have preachers like that. It was quite multicultural. Oh yeah, guys, and by the way, do you know when there was a poll out last year, the top 50 worst places to live in the UK? Slough come 9th. So out of the whole UK, Gypsy's town, Slough, as it says here, Slough is the place, it come 9th. So 9th out of the 50th worst place to live in the UK. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk around and actually ask a few questions today of the local people. Do they think Slough should be 9th? And see this shop here, I did say this before, but this O2, it used to be a Starbucks. And I used to love going in there, guys. But this is what happens with our towns now. Deterioration. And as you can see, this gentleman down here, he's actually in one of my previous videos. If you remember when I did the COVID site, basically that gentleman just started screaming then. He was in one of my old videos. So I think someone took his umbrella or something. But look at that, guys. Within 2 minutes of being in Slough, you get all sorts. That's what you have now. There's a lot of politics involved. And you get a lot of gangs. And obviously, guys, I was born here, very proud to be from Slough. But it is a massive change. So I'm going to take you to the part of the high street that they don't like to promote. So as always with Slough, guys, always will get an 81 within 5 or 10 minutes. There'd always be an 81 around in Slough. And obviously I filmed it many times now, but I still feel guilty about filming my local town. But I know a lot of you enjoy my Slough videos, so I can only give you what you enjoy. It's like the one I filmed in Charon's Cross, when they got very touchy. So we'll have a little look. This is some sort of thing that they help people. Is it Wellington House? Or Marlborough Home, yeah. So some sort of like thing to help the homeless, which is really good, and we won't film them. We're going to carry on around here, guys. I'm going to eat and then I'm going to do what I've got to do. I will pick this filming up when it happens. But we'll run it for now. So you've got a church here. Some building work going on here right near the Travelodge. So this part of the high street, obviously you can just get to the town here. You can go around there and get to the high street again. And there's another route round here. But this is the sort of, in a sense, rougher part of Slough. And obviously in a previous video you would have seen Gypsy's mate Lee up there, who didn't like to appear on the camera that day. But yeah, guys, as you can see, they're proper revamping it here now. But that's what's happening, which is a good thing. Like Slough is actually changing. Because it went bust, didn't it? The council went bust. And all the building work they had to be paused. But now it seems like they got the funding again. But look, they've done not bad. They've done a lot of new flats here. And certain parts of Slough is actually really wealthy, guys. It's really strange that what voted the 9th worst in the UK but can have so much wealth. Look at that beautiful little shop there, look. So I was literally eating my cashew bar. Obviously Gypsy's healthy now, trying to live by that lifestyle, and all that fighting was going on. And literally I didn't have enough time to put my camera on. Literally as soon as I picked the camera up, the fighting stopped, which is actually quite annoying. And then I've got a little bit of the preacher and I shook his hand. So well, we got like a traffic warden man here, getting the old the thing in, yeah. Is this some sort of new car park build, yeah? So yeah, he's doing his thing. Yeah, there is public access all here anyway, guys. It may say private car park, but we know the drill with that. So he's just literally done this transit van here. It's the second now. And what happens is, this gentleman just walk on, do what he's got to do, and then this person will obviously come back and see what he's done.
What you saying, mate? You alright?
You want to come on, brother?
What is this?
So I'm a YouTuber. I'm from here anyway.
Oh, is it?
I film.
Take it to the gym, man. Big boys working out there.
Obviously, you're bigger than me, but where you just come from, Buzz?
Yeah, Buzz.
Obviously, I'm from Slough, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I've got like 50,000 followers.
Okay.
I'm called the Gypsy Auditor UK.
Okay.
I film police,
Yeah.
prisons.
Yeah.
I've been jail and that.
Yeah.
But today's a little bit of a vlog. Can I ask you?
You go down to the prisons as well, innit?
Yeah, I've
Just
been
ask them
everywhere.
what they're in for.
Wandsworth, Brixton. Can I ask you a question then, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
So obviously, you went Buzz Gym, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Have they still got like the boxing bags and that in there?
Still got 3 bags. One that round one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
I used to
one
love
big one
that.
for kicking as well, and then there's another one.
Well, you live here, yeah?
Live around here.
What's
yeah.
your views of Slough?
Shit, man? Because back in the days, yeah.
How old are you?
26 now.
So I'm 31. We're about similar. We're the older
What
age.
school you go to?
Churchmead.
Churchmead.
And then
Nah,
obviously
the
kicked
shit's
out of
cool.
there. Then I went Haymill.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, back in the day.
Hey, my brother was there as well.
You probably know anyway, but it's like
Yeah.
I love Slough, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No matter where
Slough,
I've
you
been.
have to love it. It's
Yeah.
our town, innit?
This is I was born here and I'm
that's
proud.
it. I've been here since 2007.
I've been here since 1992.
Yeah.
But what about this is rated the 9th worst place to live in the UK?
Shit, man.
Do you think that's a bit harsh?
Well, nowadays there's a lot of crime going on, innit?
A lot of gangs and we know that, and the
there's a lot.
boys are losing direction, isn't they?
It wasn't like this back in the days. It
No.
used to be just fist fighting. Now it's just
Knives.
poking, innit?
But you know the difference is, when we were younger, there was community clubs and there was youth clubs,
Yeah.
and these boys are bored now, and they want to make quick money.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to grass anyone up or whatever, lead it on,
fuck grass,
but it's
no
a
one
fact,
grass.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I've been jail.
Yeah.
I done like nearly 8 years behind the door, so I've done long sentences. So
Yeah.
grass has done me. But in life, you have to learn to forgive.
That's it.
Now, a lot of these boys may be doing well for themselves money-wise, but it's not going to lead that way.
They're not. Trust
They're
me.
going jail.
You're gonna end up somewhere.
You know it.
You're not gonna go nowhere if you're living that life.
But what's your name?
Hick.
Hick. So obviously, I feel religion helps people, right? In your opinion, do you believe that as well?
What do you mean?
Like religion, I feel religion can
Yeah,
help.
alhamdulillah, I'm Muslim. Bro.
Good, good. And I'm Christian,
Yeah, yeah.
but Muslims and Christian we're brothers anyway.
100%.
So the divide between Muslims and Christian in the UK is real because of the government, not the people, the government. But I'm going off a bit, but what I'm trying to say is this is rated the 9th worst place, yeah? I don't think it's that bad. I feel like they're trying to redo it round here, all this new...
I think as well, but then I know a lot of people from London, crime scenes.
I'm always in London.
100% because they're gonna come and live here.
Of course they are, because it's outskirts of London. But
Anyways,
very,
you have
take
to-
care, bro. You'll be on YouTube, yeah? God bless you, brother. Very nice, peaceful gentleman there. Gypsy Auditor, UK. UK. I'm on TikTok, YouTube. You'll be on there, brother. Huh? Yeah, I will. You'll be on it, man. So this gentleman, I think, is a bit of a MMA fighter. Very nice guy. 26 years old, just done his workout at Buzz Gym. And I'm very, very proud to get a question in like that. I didn't want to overdo the turkey, guys, by saying obviously I've been in jail. But I am a Slough boy, so I'm very proud of my area. So I'm not going to sit there and go, yes, Slough's rated 9th worst in the UK. For me, it isn't. I don't believe Slough is that bad. But then I would say that living here, wouldn't I? So yeah, Gypsy used to frequent this gym quite often. The old boxing bags in there downstairs. Very good gym. And to be fair with Buzz Gym, you go down. So there's a couple of floors. So there's a little bit of room for you to do your bits and pieces. And what I want to do is get a couple more people on camera and just try and explore and see different perspectives and age groups view on Slough being the 9th worst in the UK. So I think that's very, very harsh. How you doing, brother? I feel like Slough, there's a lot of wealth here, guys. And, you know, obviously I travel all over the country, and I would put Slough up there like Wembley. When I've been around Wembley and Slough, it's very, very similar. And obviously, just where that van is up there, that's, you can get to the high street that way, go left there, left down the bottom and left. So there's 4 different ways to get to the town here in Slough, and that's why I love it so much. It's always busy. And what makes me laugh is every time I come to Slough, I see AB up there. And isn't it a coincidence that AB got his 100k play button and put it down there? And I mention this near enough every week, that I feel like one of the greatest auditors to do it has been Audit in Britain. And what I'll do this time is I'll link his video at Slough Police Station in this one. Just to show, guys, that, you know, I may ask all the time to promote me, and if it wasn't for people like Audit in Britain, Live Free, Arthur Taylor, UK Meets the Tyrants, in the originals when I first watched them, and Sherlock Jones and even Marty Blackburrow, then I wouldn't have started doing what I'm doing. I know events have changed since then and there's been arguments. When it comes down to it, guys, I still love the auditors and I have to support them. And if I'm expecting them to support me, I've got to support them. I can't be a hypocrite. And obviously with Slough Police Station just over there, we've done it 5 times. The courts, probation. The chapter's closed here now, so we won't need to go down there and film anymore. We've had our content and the tyranny is real there, so let's hope they learn and other auditors will get down there themselves and have a little look. But for this time, guys, Gypsy's going to take you on the rougher part of Slough. Just down this hill, down the bottom, guys, there's an area called Charvey, that Gypsy knows very well. And I'm going to show you a few things, and I'm not going to justify certain things, guys, at all. But I'm just going to explain a few situations, what's happened down here, and then yeah, just talk it through. Obviously, guys, we don't need to do Slough Police Station. Look, we've done it many times. Generally, they pass. There is tyranny in there, but it's not down to me this time. You other auditors get down here and do Slough. I've done it enough. I like to see Rights Defender in there, or even Yardley Ski do a revisit, because I'm done with Slough. Look, it's so boring, guys. Every time you come here, there's the same van. It's done. I see this Tesco Express here. This is a new build. Look, it's only a year old. A lot of police officers go in there. So if you want to go in there and do what you got to do, I'm not promoting any crimes, but do not do it in there. There's too many police officers in there. And around the back of Tesco, the police actually park their cars now. So let me show you their car park that's hidden. And not many members of the public will know that police park there. But I do, because I've seen it many times, and being from the area. So obviously they've got electric stations here now, which is all the new world we're living in. So I think these electric things should be free. If you want to promote this, yeah, and come off petrol and diesel, why don't you make these free? Why have you got to pay to charge your car? If this is going to be the new generation, yeah, to make it eco-friendly and all of this stuff, make them free. Because when you're adding money on it, in my eyes, it's like a money-making scheme. And that's not what it's about. Well, it's the government's agenda. See, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, guys, but it's like they're getting rid of all the diesel or petrol cars, or they're charging you to do it. So they're going to make it too expensive for you to do it anymore. So they want you to go to electric. And then Right, so this urban building here, is it G4S? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's not really of an interest at the minute. I just want to show you here of where the police park. And this part of Slough, guys, is well, what do I call it here? Upton. So there's a lot to Slough. Don't just judge Slough on the high street. There's a lot to Slough, and there's a lot of surrounding areas. Because Gypsy comes under Slough, but trust me, guys, I live in Combrook, so I've got a Slough postcode, but I'm not properly Slough, but Slough is my local town. It's a weird thing, guys. Where I live, I'm on the borders of a lot of things. I'm on the borders of Surrey. I'm on the borders of Berkshire, Buckinghamshire. Do you know what I mean? And obviously we're under Thames Valley, where I'm from. But Surrey is obviously Surrey. And Heathrow, which is only 2 miles from me, is actually the Met. So this car park here, guys, is where the police park their cars as well. So it is a housing estate here, so we won't go too far down. And they've kind of made it a private road, but not that I'm fully interested anyway. All I wanted to do was just show you that part. But yeah, let me see what time it is, because I've got to do something quickly. I've got 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do in a minute anyway is pause this filming, do what I've got to do, eat, and then restart. And I might take you to either Charvey, which is just the left down there, or take you to some sort of Mars factory, private estate, maybe. But we'll see, guys, it depends. What I want to do really is get a couple more local Slough people on camera talking about what's their opinions on Slough being the 9th worst place to live in the UK, which I think is a bit harsh. Well, actually very harsh. I think every area is what you make it. And I've been all over the country, guys. Filmed 500 videos I have. You know, we're not happy where we're at the minute. We feel like we should be on more, but my perspective is Slough isn't the worst. There's much worse places. And an area is what you make it anyway. Just because your perspective maybe is quite bad here, doesn't mean everyone agrees with that. I see these new flats, look. So the outer layers of Slough looks really good. But just down this hill, where I will actually take you, one of Gypsy's crimes were committed. So we will go there. I will tell you my full story of my crime, which I've spoken about many times. And we will close that chapter on that. And with that, guys, you're going to see different perspectives on Slough, because all I see online on YouTube is Slough this, Slough that. And I know my Slough videos probably haven't helped, because a few of them have gone viral. But Slough isn't just one thing. It's the birthplace and a great area, and it's a multicultural place. Travellers, Muslims, Christians, Jewish, Buddhists, every religion you can think of, we live together here. And we're with each other, we're the people, like. And I'd like to see more of this in towns where it is multicultural. And Slough for sure does bring that. But yeah, it's just all these negative things. Look, guys, look, I've been gone 5-6 minutes, been down over here, and look at Slough, nothing changes. It's just the same stupid, lame Thames Valley routine. Which unfortunately, guys, corruption at Thames Valley is actually on the rise. So maybe there'd be no harm in just questioning these two individuals that are coming out the gate now. And I did say my era was down here at Slough, but if there's 2 officers there we can approach. Oh, they're running away as soon as I come over. So as soon as I come over, they start walking off. And this is what happens, guys. Obviously I'm quite well known here now. Obviously, Yeah. So the guy earlier I actually got on the camera actually said he's heard of me, so it's pretty I'm not being arrogant, guys, but a lot of people know of me now, and I'm very proud, especially for my local community to know and my local town to know who I am. That does make me proud. But yeah, literally me doing Slough police station now, guys, is pointless because like you've just seen there, they will run away as soon as I come over. But I'm sure that there'll be tyrants eventually. But it's like, I'm not specifically here for Slough police station today, so it's not really on the agenda. And it's literally the same sort of staff every time, and it never ever does any good here. But yeah, I've spoken about this many times, obviously Gypsy going here and starting the prison journey, but you know, I look back now, guys, I'm 31. I was only a young boy when I went to jail, so looking at these gates now, obviously I've moved on dramatically, and I really don't hold bitterness in. I feel like when I was younger, probably did hold it in. And yeah, and I've got to say, yeah, what I want to see more of now is auditors coming out and talking about mental health like Live Free did. And this is why I speak so highly of Live Free. Not just that he was changing auditing, but how he spoke on mental health. And I feel like as men, I think more men should speak out. And I'm not saying like I've suffered, guys, but I'm sure in life you go through good and bad times. And I feel like as men, you need to talk about it more. And don't think you're a woman because you talk about it. You can come out and talk, you know what I mean? It ain't too bad. Because seriously, yeah, you can end up talking about things, get it off your chest, and feel a lot better. So this is some sort of social services here, guys, at Slough. It is actually a new build as well. They've redone it. And I have a big story coming up in the future regarding social services, guys. So we'll leave that for now. But we will, not specifically this building, but we will come back with a big story regarding social services in the future. Look, guys, so you can get the Maidenhead from Slough, look, on the old B line. I've been on that bus many times. And you've actually got a few churches here as well. So you know when they say, oh, there's only one religion here in Slough, it's not the truth, guys. There's a mixed balance, multicultural, and I like that. I'm not a racist man, and I don't believe Slough is racist, so I'm just sick of hearing the negative stuff about Slough. Like, I'll go on from Slough, they'll be like, oh my God. It's nothing like that, guys. It's actually all right here. It's just we got some fiery characters, like myself, and a few others. Yeah, I'm just going back into the high street now, get some food, do what I've got to do, then I will pick this camera back up when I'm heading towards Charvey, and I will tell you about my crime, and I will tell you, I'll show you where it was, which is a crazy thing, really. Yeah, Gypsy used to spend quite a lot of time in this travel lodge, to be fair. I would recommend, guys, come to Slough, come to the travel lodge. It's actually quite cheap here. I used to get like a room in there for like £30 to £50 a night. So I don't know now, but back in them days you could. You try and get a hotel in London, anywhere near that price, you're paying minimum £150. But in Slough, you can get a cheaper one. Still a nice place though. Yeah, so as you can see in the background here, Slough Cinema. And unfortunately, a lot of my memories, guys, is gone now because they're knocking that down. Apparently so, that's getting knocked down. So, what a shame. And half of this high street is closed anyway. So I will show you that little bit and then obviously cut this down and then move to Charvey. But it's such a shame. That's what's happening to Slough. But it's literally the council ran out of money. So all this building work they want to do, they start it off lovely and then it goes. I see this here, the village. As a child, I spent many days, years of my life just going through here. And unfortunately now it's all shut down and deteriorated. So, and this is what happens in life, I feel like. You grow older and you're still in the same area, that it disintegrates. Like, there's still bits and pieces still going to the old sewing shop and like the hairdressers, but it's like the fun and the charisma that used to be there ain't there no more. And let me show you this bit around the corner. See right here, guys, where it says chambers. So there's it here. There used to be like a little stall, yeah. An old man used to like a proper market stall, and he used to sell like clothes and that. He used to be stood just right here. And I said to him, probably about 10 years ago now, so he literally just stand there, and I said to him, I bet you're going to go soon, ain't you? And he went, yeah, because this obviously the rent is too dear here, so you can't keep your stall because the rent's so dear and he's not so busy. There's the sun zooming, guys. So the rent's that dear, he's not selling much stuff, so what's he to do? He's got to move on, isn't he? He's got to go and where he can earn his money. Let me show you this part. So through this little side bit here, the curve, you can cut through to the council, which is the new council of Slough now, the curve. But look, guys, all the Gypsy's memories as a child disintegrating because they blew the gasket with the budget, yeah? And look what's happened, guys. Entrance is shut, they promoted you to the train station. Sorry for any inconvenience. Right, so you have to go all the way here and to go to the other side, yeah? And then when you get into the other side, half of that's shut off as well. So what it's looking like is the whole town is getting revamped, yeah? But what they're doing is, every time they try and do a big project in Slough, since I've been a child, so 30 years I've been here, they try and do it, run out of money, and then the gasket is blown. Another 81, guys. So we've been live 25 minutes, and that's what you see here in Slough. Always 81s. So there's an ambulance down the end of this high street, guys. Let's see what's happening. And I've quoted this before about Putin. So let's have a look. Yeah, and I want to thank that gentleman that got on the camera earlier. So I will have to probably edit this video down, to be fair, because it's been a very long video. Let's look at this history here, yeah. Oh, wow. There's a lot of famous people from here, look. Ah, Mars, yeah, I'll do Mars at one point, not today though. So Slough actually was the first for a lot of things though, as you can see. Which is nice to see some positive stuff about Slough. And that's what I'm trying to show, guys. Oh, I remember that play at Roger. So to be fair, it's ranked the 3rd in UK for productivity. Yeah, but then it's ranked 9th for the worst town in the UK. So that's the problem. But it's nice to see some positive stuff about Slough, to be fair. I do believe Slough is a very fast-growing town and very clever town, and that's why I come here and praise it, guys. But the issue is, see this, it's not good, man. What you're doing is you're promoting an agenda of divorce rates, and divorce rates are the highest in years because of this agenda. So that's my opinion on that one. LGBT, whatever it's called. I'm not racist, I'm not sexist, and I don't really segregate certain communities. But when it's your children at school and they're coming home saying, Mum, Dad, the rainbow is all about pride, isn't it? Or they're trying to teach young children things they shouldn't hear and things they shouldn't see, which is, i.e., as a moral, having morals, you can understand what you should and shouldn't say to children. But it seems like the kids, teachers are testing the boundaries so much that parents have had enough. And I know there's a lot of parents refusing to send their kids to school now because of the agendas from the teachers and the narratives they're creating. Yeah, so if you ever like a bullet mark, guys, or a jacket potato. Go to the jacket potato stall down there. So we're just going to film this ambulance up here. I'm going to take you to this other end of the high street quickly, guys. I did cut it off because storage was full. So what I've just did is delete a few videos. As you can see, there's an ambulance directly in front of us. And I don't know what's happened, but... Oh yeah, guys, by the way, come to Slough, yeah? And check this chicken shop out, which is actually really nice. What I will eat at a certain chicken shop today, and I will show you where it is. I do eat there sometimes, but the majority of the time, the one I eat is down there. See, this is good. I did say this last time as well. Youth clubs, guys, for the people and the young people that are bored, I feel like having something like that is good for their heads and keep them busy. So let's take you to this ambulance, and then I'm gonna cut this and then finish off at Charvey. And sorry guys, it was a long video. And while you're here, do subscribe. And do, oh, they got the flags up here in Slough, like Windsor. That's actually quite good, to be fair. What's it about? Slough bid. What, they're bidding for more money from the council, isn't it? The government. Who knows, eh? But yeah, something's going on here. As always. You ain't got me in Slough long. Something will happen. Especially when you pick up a camera, guys. There's always content in here. So I'd recommend all the other auditors to come to Slough and have a look. And I will say, when I said a while ago, I said there was a guy who come to Slough and was slagging it off. I think his name was Liam. And he interviewed a guy that I know called Steve, which is quite funny. But Liam was like, oh, it's no good here, and AB slagged off Slough. Slough's alright. So there's an ambulance here, parked in the middle of the road. And from what I can see, nothing's happened. Unless someone's in the back of it. But we're not really focused on filming ambulances, to be fair. Yep, another little smashed up window, guys, as you do. See, this part of the high street I will show you next, and Charvey. But guys, I'll pick this back up in a minute.